Hey guys, Long Haul Larry here, running in Big Blue. Yeah, it's good enough. We are coming into Chicago. It is 8:30 p.m. 71 degrees here on this Saturday night, July 21st. My beard itches. It's just, ask anybody with a beard. There's a time period. It's about it's about 2 months, 3 months or so when you grow up, when your beard is growing out. It just you want to get a steel rake and just it just itches you like crazy. I think it's like the hairs, they're getting bigger and bigger, growing through the little pores or something. It's like makes it itch or something. I don't know. It drives you insane for a little bit. So what's happening? Nothing much. We ran across our 33 and all that, and it was pretty good. It was good timing. We actually did it, and right now we have 50 minutes left to drive. It is not going to be enough to get up through Chicago. I actually hit Fort Wayne, and I was looking at my time and looking at the miles, and I was like, man, we might make it to Chicago and have enough time to bust it up and hit the Russell Road to stay in line. That'd be cool. Knock out Chicago tonight, but then I hit 30 going across Indiana, and it's been like raining on and off the whole time, and that ate up some time. So we're not gonna make it through Chicago with our time. And I could continue on and run the toll road around to 294, but then I would have to pay the tolls. Well, I don't have to, the boss man. And then also I'd be into an Oasis parking, halfway and stuff. There's no reason for it. I'm just gonna pull over up in here and shut her down here and get up in the morning and take off and run up through downtown and skip all the tolls. It'll all be good. It'll be good. Good. What else is going on? Not much. Just rolling along. Big Blue's got a little bit of an issue going on, I think. I gotta check it out. I think it's one of two things. I think it's either my air cooler has got a leak, or the hoses on the air cooler's got a leak, or otherwise the wastegate on the turbo. It's one of those things, I think. When I take off, see if I can get it to do it. See if you guys can hear it or not. I gotta slow down just a bit. All right. Now listen when I let go of the gas. You ready? 3, 2, 1. No, it didn't do it. Nah, it's not gonna do it. It's mostly from the stoplights and stuff. When I take off and I shift, it's like, oh, and I let off the gas to shift. It's making like a, I don't know how to make the sound. Like a whoop. It's like a whoop. Some sound. It's like a, you can hear like an air suck or something like that. So I think it's either an air cooler or it could be the wastegate on the turbo. I can check the turbo. I can check the wastegate. When I get up there, I was gonna open the hood and just check it and pull on it. It's a little ram that goes down inside the wastegate, and you pull it up and down. If it makes that squeak noise, there's like a rubber diaphragm kind of thing down in there or whatever, and it'll make that noise if it's out. I haven't noticed a lack of power, but I've been pretty much on flat land, The air cooler, I can test that when I get home. If the air charge hoses are the same size as a Freightliner, I'm not sure if they are or not. If they are, I have a tool that I made actually to test that. And it's a pretty cool little thing. If you're an owner operator independent, you should make this, and you can check it like once a year, because If you have a hose that's leaking or a clamp that's leaking or something, or if your air charge cooler is leaking, if it's because it happens, they're made out of aluminum, and you got you know, brackets and little hose clamps and stuff for up there, and things are shaking, and it's aluminum, so if it rubs through it and gets a little hole in it, what that's going to do is it's going to rob your engine of power, and it's also going to hurt your fuel mileage. So that's something that you should be checking. So I can show you that, guys, sometime. I don't know if I'm going to do it this weekend or not. I don't know. I probably will, because I'll see if the wastegate. If I have to check this thing, then I will. I forgot to put my blinker on there. Naughty. Sorry. I feel like really bad, like I just broke the law or something. We are actually pulling in here. We're going to stay at the TA. There should be room Saturday night. We are not, and I repeat, I gotta get in gear, not going to be staying. Where'd my gear go? Come on now. We are not going to be staying at the Pilot. That is the Pilot that I got smashed into my first day at Swift. That's the place right there. This place isn't bad. There's a lot of, I don't know, riffraff, I want to say. Every time I've ever come here and fueled, when I was independent, I used to fuel here once in a while. Every time I come here and fuel, man, you always get some guy come walking up to you. Hey, buddy, I ran out of gas out on the interstate. Could you help me? All the time. Always. It was such a pain. What are we doing here, buddy? I see plenty of parking. No need to fight. I don't want to park here on the left. That's a big opening, but it's flooded. So we're going to go back here in the back parking lot. Oh, there's tons of parking back here. Pick your spot. This is good. Plenty easy parking. Look at this. I got a full up and everything. Stop. My coffee cup, I think. Making rattling noises. What are you doing rattling? Stop rattling. Don't you know I'm shooting a video? Dumb coffee cup. Never listens to me. Wah, 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 wah. Whee! Back up nice and slow till I bump into the concrete. Nice and slow, nice and slow. There we go. All right, we are done. I'll be back. I'm gonna go through some comments, and I have some policy changes for the channel. I'll talk about in a minute. Well, hey guys, here we are. We're all shut down for the night. It's like 70 degrees here. I think it's actually a little cooler than that. It feels pretty nice out. I do have the APU running, but I think I'm going to actually shut it down, and I'm just kind of cooling off. When you first shut the truck off, there's a lot of heat in the transmission and the engine all up underneath you. So if you just shut the truck down, that heat radiates up into the truck. So a good tip for you is to run like the APU for 15-20 minutes and get it nice and cold in here, and then it'll stay decent. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, because it's actually getting chilly in here. It really is. First and foremost, I think I need to make a disclaimer here. Frankie the cat did not email me. Okay? I just got ripped. And somebody left a comment. And don't go on there and find a comment and like say bad things to this person. I just think it was a misunderstanding. I completely think it was. I think the person only caught a bit of it or something, didn't understand it or didn't catch it. I don't know. But that was a subscriber that wanted me to do a shout out to his wife and said, as a joke, say that our cat emailed you and wants to go for a ride. And I kind of made up the whole thing about the anxiety and the barbecue and all that stuff. Frankie the cat did not email me. This person tore me a new one saying, oh, you're going to get fleas in your truck. What are you going to do about that? And you're just going to rip this cat out of its home and go down the highway at 70 miles an hour and all this. And it's like, whoa, okay, I'm not going to steal somebody's cat. I'm joking around. And it was like, woo. I left it up there because, I mean, they didn't call me names or swear at me, so hey, they got their opinion, but I was just like, whoa. So, disclaimer, Frankie the cat is not coming in my truck, did not send me an email. There we go. Before I get any more of those emails, I don't know, I guess I was real believable on that or something, I don't know. The other thing, shout outs are done. I cannot do this, guys. Man, it's crazy. I know John over at GBG Travels is going to be laughing when he watches this video. He's like, I told you, do not do a shout out, because once you start, man, it goes. I just can't keep up with all this. You know, shooting the videos, editing, and then you got, you know, the comments. You know, I answer all you guys' comments back. And then I got my email and all those emails and stuff. And then it's like the shout out thing. You know, I have a thing that reads the word, the text and comments and stuff to me through an app, and so I can read it. And then I use my headset and I talk back. And that's why sometimes you may see something kind of goofy. It's because of that. That's old Siri there. She's a little cuckoo. But then it was a shout out. Then I got to write the name down and everything else and try to remember and all this. So I'm going to do what I've caught up on all the comments, and I'm going to do what I have all listed out. And after this, no more shout outs. If you leave, I want a shout out, then I'm going to say shout out in the comments. I'm not going to try to remember this. From now on, everybody, all the subscribers, shout out. There you go. But we'll go through them quick. Russell, he had a question. He wanted to know about the Big Rig mattress. It's awesome. It's an awesome mattress. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that mattress. I actually went home last Sunday and I went to sleep in my house and left the truck parked and I went to sleep. Next morning I got up and I was like, oh man, my back was sore and everything else. And my mom saw me and she's like, oh, you look sore. And I'm like, man, I should have slept in my truck last night. That mattress is so much better. So that thing is awesome. I can't say enough about it. Let's see here. I already got those. Let's see. Did all that. Guess I should have got to the right page. Oop, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. Oh, there's a thing about Frankie the cat. Frankie the cat did not email me. I got a message. Somebody wanted me to say hello to their mother who was working. Irene, hello. How you doing? Now, I told this guy I am gonna murder your name. So just because this is one reason why I don't want to do this, because you guys know when I go into cities I'm like Texarkana, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna murder everybody's names. I know it may be funny, but I can't. It's too much. Wheaton, something like that. Walrus. I have no idea, man. Shout out to you. Thomas Yost, I believe. Shout out to you. Nick Fisher. Shout out to you. Somebody asked me in the comments too, when people around you see you like talking and stuff, do they think you're nuts? And I replied back, well, was that before I started doing this video vlogging or now? Edward and Terry, something like that. Shout out to you. William Becker, shout out to you. Eugene. Oh boy, here we go. I can't read my own writing. Eugene Groby, I want to say. Shout out to you. Laura Smith. You've been a long time subscriber. I believe you used to live in Wisconsin and you live in Florida now. I do read these comments. Shout out to you. Big John. All right, Big John. I told this to Bill Kramer. I just met you guys. You were in my truck. I met you, whatever. And you can't ask for a shout out a week later. Them are against the rules. Big John, shout out to you. And if I didn't say that, Bill Kramer, shout out to you too. There you go. That's the end of this. Okay? I've caught up in the comments. From this point on, not going to be doing that. One thing I want to bring to you guys' attention, there's this guy by the name of John Hopkins McConnell. And he writes on every one of my videos almost, he writes like a whole poem about my day. It's actually getting really good. He's doing a really good job. I don't know what kind of a poem it's called or what, but he's got some pretty good ones. So if you guys haven't seen those, go down in the comments and check them out. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna be shutting her down. Oh, another thing. I was wondering if you guys would be interested in this. I've gotten a lot of comments on people asking me I was just thinking if I want to try doing a live video. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work or not. What time is it? It's 9:30 at night. I only got 3 bars, guys. That's the problem. If I could hook up to Wi-Fi, probably do better. I've had a lot of comments, people asking me if I have Facebook. Yes, I do have Facebook, but I never use it. The only reason why I had Facebook was because when I used to snowmobile all the time, I would belong to like these snowmobiling groups all over Wisconsin and the UP and stuff. And I would go on there and people would be saying, hey, this trail's great, it's groomed, this snow condition, we got 2 feet of snow here, whatever. And then me and my brother would get together, okay, where should we go? And I'd be like, hey, I heard it's good here. That's why I belong to there. I do have a Facebook account. I never go on there. I basically, only people when I join on it, a bunch of people from high school are like, hey, Larry, I haven't seen you since high school. I'm like, hey, hi. So I don't do Facebook. And to tell you the truth, I really don't have the time for it with all the comments and emails and all that stuff, trying to keep up with everything. I just don't have the time for it. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about creating, I think I can do this, a Facebook group. So I'm wondering if you guys would be interested in that, in like a Facebook group, and then that way you guys can join that, and then you guys can kind of talk back and forth. You guys can kind of communicate back and forth. I'll go on there once in a while. I'm not going to be crazy active on there. I'll go on there once in a while. If I see something cool, I'll snap a picture of it, put it on there, some comment once in a while. It's not going to be, a big, huge thing. I'm not going to be able to put a lot of my time into it. I'm also thinking about, I think that I can have somebody be a moderator. I can name somebody as a moderator. So if there's somebody out there that knows how to do this and knows how to, like a Facebook group, I think I could figure it out. But if they think they want to be a moderator, I know like Chris, you're on here all the time. I know that you do Facebook and stuff. If you want to do something like that, that'd be cool. But if somebody wants to do something and be a moderator of it, I would like to keep it clean, like what I do with the comments and stuff like that. That's something I would like to keep continuing through there. I want to make it all, family friendly, and stuff like that. So I need somebody to kind of monitor the thing and keep that going. So if somebody wants to do that, probably best off send me an email. That'd be the easiest way to, I usually get to my emails like twice a week. Sometimes 3 times a week I'll get to the emails. And I try to clean all those out. But that'd probably be the best way. So let me, down in the comments, let me know if you guys are interested and want to do a Facebook group. And that way you guys can kind of talk back and forth and stay in contact and stuff like that. Besides just the comments and all that. What else going on? I'm trying to think. I know I had something else in my head. Just trying to get it out is the problem. I think that's it. So I'm gonna let you guys go. And I know what I was gonna say. I'm actually going to I need to do some giveaways. I know I talked about this early in this week and I just haven't had time to mess around with it. I gotta figure out how to do a comment generator, how to make that work. John's daughters knows how to do it. I think Jackie knows how to do it, but I just haven't gotten over there. I don't know when I can get over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crawl in the back. It's getting cold in this truck, guys. I'm going to crawl in the back here in a minute, and I'm going to send this video off, and then I'm going to jump on YouTube and see if I can find some YouTube videos on how to do that and get that set up. And once I get that set up, then I'll make a video and we'll do some giveaways. So there you go. So I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night when you're watching this here video. And if you're not, certainly can change that. Try it over again tomorrow. It's time for my bedtime. See ya. Bye.